Aquarius. This is going to be a general reading for you guys for placements in Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for Aquarius. Please also bear in mind that this is a general timeless reading, so it doesn't matter what time you stumble upon this reading. It may have the answers you're seeking that moment in time in your life, especially if you feel drawn to this video in particular. Please also bear in mind that this is a reading for the collective, so this may not resonate with every single one of you. So take what resonates and leave anything that does not. If you find that this reading doesn't resonate with you at all, check your rising, your moon and Venus placements and check out some of the other videos. For anybody who would like a personal or private reading, you can find my link down below in the description box and it will lead you to my Facebook business page. I'll be happy to answer any questions and any inquiries that you have. And also I'd like to say a massive thank you to everybody who has followed and subscribed and supported the channel. I really do appreciate you guys, so thank you so much. For those of you who are new to the channel, if you have not yet subscribed and would like to receive regular notification and updates for when I upload new videos for Zodiac collective readings, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And once again, thank you in advance. I really do appreciate it, guys. Right. Aquarius, let's check your recent past energies. What is the recent past energy, Spirit? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus energies, please. Okay. Recent past energies, please, for Aquarius. What is the recent past energies? Recent past energies, please, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Well, you've got the Emperor card in the reverse position, which is a fire sign. It's an Aries zodiac sign, also a major arcana card here. Somebody has lost their power over you. They can no longer control you and manipulate you. Okay, so what I am picking up instantly here, you've got the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups in the reverse position, and the Devil card in the reverse, which is breaking away from traumatic bonds or traumatic experiences. Okay, so Six of Swords is it's coming out of rocky emotional times, so you're coming into calmer waters. Some of you may be working on your shadow work, doing your deep healing at the moment, which is beautiful. This is a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra zodiac sign here with the Six of Swords, and it's all about the mental state. So there is reflection here. So after a period of going through emotional turmoil, you're now moving into calmer waters. However, you are still carrying baggages and energies and wounds of the past. Page of Cups in the reverse is a water sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra zodiac, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio zodiac signs here, my apologies. With the Cups energy, Page of Cups in reverse, this is broken proposals and broken promises, okay? So you've had somebody around you who may have been addicted to, may have been an alcoholic, somebody who may have been addicted to drugs, or some form of abusive, controlling, narcissistic behavior here, but you've broken away. You've managed to break that tie. This Devil card in the reverse position, okay, so it's breaking away from somebody who's been quite obsessive, manipulative, controlling, self-absorbed type of energy, okay, so you've broken away from something toxic here. The Devil card is a Capricorn zodiac sign, so it is an earth sign, so it's definitely something within the physical that you've broken away from, whether it's leaving a job that no longer serves you, leaving a person, a friend, detaching from a family member who hasn't given you the emotional support due to carrying traumas of the past, something that somebody has projected onto you. You're still carrying those wounds, but you're finally getting ready to release them due to a lack of commitment, childish, immature behavior and broken proposals, which is now, it seems like the veil has been lifted for you in the recent past and you're starting to see that. Let's get some clarification for you. Definitely moving away from something toxic here in the recent past. For some of you, you may have been living with somebody who may have been quite toxic. They might have moved out. I am picking up on that for some of you. Spirit, tell me why the Six of Swords is here, please. Why is the Six of Swords here, please, Spirit? Yeah. Lovers. In reverse. Gemini zodiac sign here. Some of you may have been dealing with a Gemini. Major Arcana card here, okay? So there's a lack of union, a lack of balance within a connection. This can be a mother, a father, somebody you may have been in a long-term relationship with, a best friend even. But there is something here that you're moving away from because they have inflicted too much pain on you. There's just too many burdens to carry, too many wounds, and it's affecting the connection. So it seems to me like there is some form of a falling out or a breakup here. Let's have a look at the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups in the reverse position, please, Spirit? Why is the Page of Cups in the reverse position? Ace of Wands. Okay, so Ace of Wands. After broken promises, broken proposals, it seems like you're now co-creating your own reality. So it seems to me like, Aquarius, you are taking action. You're taking charge of a brand new beginning. You've gone into, like you see here, you've got this butterfly, right? You've been in the cocoon phase. You've gone through the painful lessons, and now you're ready to spread your wings. You're ready to find your happiness, and that's showing up as in the recent past energies, creative endeavors, creative ideas. You're beginning to have a more positive outlook. So you're trying, it's almost like you're finding the beauty in the destruction. You're finding the silver lining. Although the connection may have been very toxic, it seems like you have understood that you've learned some very valuable lessons here that has possibly taught you some things about yourself that you may not have noticed. And often when people come into our lives, they are a mirror reflection of what is within us, or it teaches us something of who we can be and how to deal with situations. So there is enlightenment here in the recent past and clarity, new sparks, finding that passion, after a period of feeling emotionally unfulfilled, broken promise after broken promise, you're now creating and finding your new happy, like you're starting again, finding that new happy beginning, that new, realizing you don't need somebody to be happy. You're creating your own happiness now. You're not focusing on the despair and the things that have gone wrong as such. You're just accepting what is, and you're being more optimistic. Let's have a look at this Devil card. Why is the Devil card here in reverse, please, Spirit? Why is the Devil card in the reverse position, please, Spirit? Why is the Devil card in the reverse position, please, Spirit? Right. Okay. The Knight of Swords. So, right underneath as well, the Sun card. The Sun card is a Leo zodiac sign. Very fiery, very prideful, very proud. It's the happiest card in the deck. Very optimistic. Okay, so what I am seeing here, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra zodiac signs, and the Knight of Swords, to clarify the Devil. Aquarius, you broke away from this connection, and you did it quickly. This is an energy, it comes in quick and unexpected. It's almost like one day you just decided you'd had enough and completely exploded and gone, that's it, I'm out. I see that here. So for some of you, I am getting images of people just packing their bags, leaving, not really being scared of what's ahead, just wanting to get out of a situation that has been very toxic for a very, very long time. Let's have a look at your current energies. Spirit, what are the current energies for Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the current energies. Okay. Current energies, please, Spirit. Wow. Current energies, please, Spirit. What are the current energies here, please, Spirit? Oh, wow. Okay, so some of you may actually be dealing with a Gemini. I just done a reading for Gemini, and very, very similar cards are coming out. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. giving up on someone or something. You're throwing the towel in. You have no energy to deal with this anymore. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, zodiac signs here. You could be dealing with somebody who has Gemini or strong Gemini within their chart also. 10 of Wands, which is a completion of cycle. It's a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius zodiac sign, but you're still carrying heavy burdens. So some of you may be struggling at the moment, doing a lot of things by yourself. However, there is a turning, okay? There's a change in behavioural patterns here with the 7 of Swords. Somebody turning over a new leaf, or somebody coming towards you. This could be the person that you're dealing with or was previously dealing with. The 7 of Swords in the reverse position is somebody who's looking to change their ways. Also, the 6 of Cups, which can indicate a soulmate connection or the past coming back with an offer, a peace offering, or some form of a compromise. That's what I'm seeing here. This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio zodiac sign. So there's definitely someone from the past coming back. So if you have been dealing with someone in the past that you've broken away from, it seems like they seem to be trying to change their behavior. However, you seem to still be doing a lot of stuff. You've got a lot on your plate and you're doing everything by yourself at the moment. Let's get some clarification. There's definitely a completion of cycle here though. Spirit, tell me why this 10 of Wands energy is here, please. Why is the 10 of Wands energy here? 5 of Cups in the reverse position. Yes, so you're no longer living in regret. You don't feel guilty about what you've done. You've got nothing to feel guilty for. 5 of Cups in the reverse position. You're looking for new opportunities. You're looking for solutions rather than looking at the problems. You're not focusing on past problems. You're looking for solutions. You're looking for answers and compromise. That's all you're open to receive at this moment in time. Anything else will be dismissed. You're no longer living in regret of who said what or living in guilt. What's done is done. You're not crying over spilt milk. You want answers, you want solutions, and you want solid commitment. 7 of Swords in the reverse position, please, Spirit. Why is the 7 of Swords in the reverse position? Why is the 7 of Swords in the reverse position, please, Spirit? Oh, wow. Okay. Tower moment. Okay, so something's had to crumble away. You've got 2 cards that have come out. The person that you're dealing with may actually be getting counselling, anger management, or some form of rehab here, because the High Priestess is here. Also the Tower, the High Priest, sorry, and the Tower. These are 2 major Arcana cards. Universal energy showing up here. So something's had to crumble away. I feel like a person had to lose you to realise that they needed to change their ways, because if you hadn't have taken that stand in the recent past, if you hadn't have set that boundary, they were never going to budge. The Tower in reverse is something crumbling away, something falling away, and I feel like that was you, Aquarius. I feel like this person had to lose you to realise the error of their ways, because the High Priest is very much, it's seeking higher counsel. So it seems like also with the 7 of Swords in reverse, the person is looking, person you may have been in connection with or dealing with, is looking to turn over a new leaf and is getting the help that they need. They're serious about getting the help that they need. Let's have a look at the 6 of Cups energy. Spirit, why is the 6 of Cups here? Yeah. Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Wow, okay. So you're a little bit unsure at the moment. 3 of Wands is very much, you're struggling to see a future with this person, because I feel like the damage has already been done. 3 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius zodiac sign. It's like you're waiting for your ships to come in, but it feels like you've been waiting forever for this person to get their shit together. You also have the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. So although this person's come back with an offering, past person, it seems to me like you've rejected their offer because it's just words. You want to see action now. Knight of Cups in reverse. So again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio zodiac sign. So emotionally, you're drained, you're not happy, and somebody here is rejecting the offer. You see how this person here is giving the cup to this lady, and the cup's in reverse. It's almost like the lady's taken the cup, or the man, there is no gender specific, has taken the cup and poured it out. And it's kind of like you can take your cup and you can shove it up your ass. It's that type of energy. I've heard it before. I want to see action. And I'm also hearing very, very loud and clear from Spirit, if don't change, don't get the help because you want me back, do it for yourself. It's almost like you're not going to be bribed. If you're going to get the help, you're doing it. You'll get the help for you, not for me, because I'm not on the cards at the moment. And you're firm in that, Aquarius. You're very, very firm in that. Definitely someone here having anger management or something. Counselling, rehab. Take what resonates, but there is someone here having that. But you're not taking them back. Not at this moment in time. You're looking forward with opportunities because you've been doing things on your own for such a long time, and you're just not prepared to put yourself in that situation. Let's have a look at the immediate future energy. Spirit, immediate future for Aquarius, please. The immediate future for Aquarius, please. What are the immediate future energies? Okay, lovely. Immediate future energies, please. Wow. Okay. Immediate future energies, please, Spirit. Okay. So it seems like this person that you've been in connection with is not giving up without a fight. 3 of Swords. Okay. So, third party entity. Now this doesn't necessarily mean another person. Again, this could be somebody who prioritizes drinking, gambling, taking drugs, focusing on things to try and make them feel good. But it gets in the way of a relationship, which can cause extreme heartache and pain, especially when you see someone you love or someone you've got a connection with going on the downward spiral here. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, zodiac signs showing up for this one as well. So there is some form of heartbreak, or this person may be heartbroken, okay, because it's almost like they feel like you've given up on them. But at the same time, you are not obliged, and it is not your burden to carry. You're not there to wipe anybody's ass. People have to take responsibility for their own actions and their own behaviour. How somebody behaves towards you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. And if they want the privilege of being around you, well then, as they say, you got to start letting people know it's a privilege to be around you. Because you don't chill with that many people. So when you accept somebody into your life and into your circle, it's a blessing. But I think a lot of people, they'll see that as ego or arrogance, but that's not necessarily the case. It just means that you're a highly confident person. You're strong, standing in your energy and your power, and you don't take no shit. So you've got the 4 of Swords here, the 5 of Wands, and also the 8 of Wands. So there is a time of healing and rejuvenation, okay? It's almost like you're finally having a chance to breathe out. You're refinding yourself. You're recollaborating your thoughts, Aquarius. You're going on the journey of rediscovery of who you are again, because you've given so much of yourself to this particular individual that you're now trying to find yourself. You're trying to get you back. You're no longer fighting for the us, you're fighting for the you. And you need your peace and solitude to figure out. You just need time. You need this time to be alone. However, there is chaos and conflict and a change in circumstances, okay? So it seems like there are arguments up and coming despite you trying to find solitude and peace and breaking away. There are also messages coming in, whether this is online or direct, or this person showing up at your door, not wanting to give up, etc. It seems, again, very controlling, obsessive behaviour here with the Devil card in reverse. In the recent past, it would have been, further down the line in the upright position, very controlling, obsessive. You're mine, you're my possession. And I am seeing that up and coming in the immediate future. However, this person doesn't have that hold over you anymore. But it doesn't stop them from trying and causing conflict and chaos and back and forth messaging. Whether this be online, turning up at your door, this is sparks flying. But I feel like it's almost like this person is going to spit their dummy out because they're not getting the reaction that they want from you. You're just very calm, very collected, very firm in your decision and finding your peace. Anything that disturbs your peace, you are not interested anymore. Let's get some clarification. It's almost like I see this person that where it's almost like they're saying they're going to change, and they're getting help, and there's this crumbling away, and I realise that I've messed up, I realise that I've done this, etc. But then the minute that you don't buy into that, the old tricks, because you know what they are now, it's like, because they're not getting the reaction that they want out of you, okay, let's try another angle, aggression, chaos, conflict, back and forth messages, and you're just like sat there in your zen. Nothing is affecting you. Let's get some clarification. Spirit, why is the Four of Swords here, please? Strength card in the reverse position. You don't have the strength. You do not have the strength to deal with this person anymore. They have bled you completely dry to the point where there is nothing left. No emotion, no nothing. So you're now trying to regain your strength, rebuild your confidence, and re-find your pride again after a long period, because it's almost like you lost yourself trying to save somebody else. Five of Wands energy. Why is the Five of Wands energy here, please? Five of Wands energy, please, Spirit. Why is it here? Oh, okay. Yeah, messengers. The childish, immature behaviour. Page of Wands, okay? For some of you, you may have kids with this person as well, okay? So you may have ties where there may be arguments over children. Who's going to have the kids? Who's going to do, who's going to have this? Who's going to do this? Or this could be even little messages from friends. Oh, never guess what this person did. Never guess what your ex is doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very much immature type of energy that causes conflict and chaos for no reason. It's for unnecessary reasons. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Why is the Eight of Wands here, please? Why is the Eight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Yeah. Coming out of hermit mode, okay? So you're completely withdrawing from this connection. You're withdrawn. There's nothing left. Nothing whatsoever. Back and forth messages, okay? King of Pentacles in the reverse position. Point blank, you can't rely on this person. This person can't offer you any stability. You're going to communicate that to them. They're not stable enough. They're not somebody you can lean on in hard times. In fact, if anything, you've been their rock. You've been there for them. You've supported them. You've taken the physical, the mental abuse, the verbal abuse, and you physically cannot do it anymore, because you realise that there's nothing to build on here, because it wasn't solid to begin with. There's no solid foundation to build anything on, and you're realising that, and you're also communicating that to that person, but I don't think they like hearing it. Let's get a card from my Moonology deck, and let's get some advice for you guys. Spirit, what is the best message for Aquarius and the best advice at this time? For Aquarius, please, Spirit. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So, new moon in Aries. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign. If there is something you want to happen in your life, take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavour you're asking about here. Bravery and courage is going to be needed, okay? So although you like to keep peace at all costs, finding your inner strength and your bravery, and to not back down. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. The attuned to the moon message is don't even think about giving up. So if you've made a decision and you've been with a person and you're constantly going back on your word, it's saying don't think about giving up, because you're already there. You're already halfway there of breaking that cycle. Additional meanings for this card: do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan. And also, it's got here a new male is coming into your life as well. So, as you've cleared out this past negative toxic energy, you may be presented with another distraction or somebody who will take your attention away from the toxic person, so you build more of a connection as there's energy space, which will help you. Sometimes you can be with a person and break away from them, and then you get talking to somebody else, and then your attention is diverted and you start to develop feelings for that person. And sometimes it can be a blessing in disguise, because it gives you the energy to cut the ties with the previous connection, because somebody else is putting energy back into you rather than taking from you. So it makes it easier eventually when you've got someone by your side to walk away. Not everybody has the strength to walk away by themselves. Sometimes they need to know that there's something else waiting for them. However, this can become toxic because it does indicate codependency. So sometimes you have to find the strength within yourself. Even if you don't know what's on the other side, even if you don't know if there's anybody else out there for you, if you think that, that's what you'll experience. But realistically, there is someone out there for everyone. You're never short of abundance. Abundance is always there. The only limit is your mind. Okay, Aquarius, that is all I have for you this week. Please don't forget to comment below, claim this reading if it has resonated with you. I'd really love to hear your feedback in the comments. And for those of you who have not yet subscribed, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you wish to receive regular notifications and updates on videos being loaded for the zodiac readings. Okay, Aquarius, that's it for now, and I'll be doing another reading for you next week.